Like the current generation Hilux and Ranger, the new Navara represents a radical departure from its predecessor in design terms. From the front, it's still easily identifiable as a Nissan product, thanks to the bold V-motion grille, which flows into the heavily sculpted bonnet. It's a theme that runs throughout the vehicle and is resolved in the distinctive stamped V motif on the tailgate. The latter also features an aerodynamic lip, reminiscent of that on the Photon Tunland, while the roof has been lowered by 20 mm for improved airflow over the cabin. Other standout features include full LED headlights on top-spec models, as well as 18-inch diamond-cut alloys. At 229 mm, the Navara's ground clearance is respectable, if not class-leading, but approach, ramp over and departure angles have been improved by 3 degrees.
I'm in the new Nissan Navara and I must say, wow, what a package, and I am quite excited to take it off-road. This specific model is a 2.3 diesel, yay, because I love diesel. And on this obstacle, it's a side slope. We're literally just gliding through the obstacle. I don't even have my foot on the gas. So a little bit on the brakes, and the torque and the revs are just taking us through the obstacle. So the 2.3 low down torque, you've got everything you want for off-road. Next ahead is a water crossing, and I'm just gonna sample a bit more what the torque can do. I've actually got my foot off the diesel, but what I find interesting about this Nissan is that Mercedes and Nissan decided to come together, and it shares exactly the same engine as what you would find in the X-Class, which is the new bakkie for the Mercedes. And you know, South Africans are brand conscious people, so that should go for something. And to be honest with you, the old Navara for me wasn't the car to look at, but you know, this sort of changes perspective a little bit. And let's see what the car sales do, because eventually it's all about car sales, and you know, it's all about the numbers eventually. It doesn't matter how something good is. Before we hit the XL Twister, I think it's quite interesting that Navara went and did the 5-link spring package at the back instead of the traditional leaf springs. So essentially what that is saying is that we should be having a bit more articulation as an average bakkie, which then should put it, you know, slightly higher up the capability class. But I found it a bit hard to, you know, it's a hard ride, but boy, it's capable. Wow. You know, this is just doing this obstacle and through the revs. I don't even have my foot on the gas, and for me that is amazing. Look at that, look at that, look at that. How's that for articulation? And we still have grip.
Music.
I must say the throttle is very responsive. I mean, I'm literally just touching it with my big toe, and the car is very responsive. So that's a plus. You know, all these little things might be small, but it's all pluses that add up and make this package very capable off-road in my view. I just want to demonstrate the torque of this diesel engine. We're going up the hill, a little bit of diesel, and we're cresting on the brakes, and down we go. It takes it so easy. It's almost like I'm riding on flat surface.
In terms of power and torque figures, the Navara is more than a match for other small-capacity turbo diesel-powered double cabs. It should be able to transport a 1-ton payload with ease, and braked towing capacity is rated at 3.5 tons. While R500,000 may seem like a large sum to pay for a bakkie, the Nissan's price is on par with rivals from Toyota and Ford, and it doesn't seem unreasonable when you consider the long list of standard equipment. On paper and in the bush, the Navara has what it takes to make a mark for itself in the South African market. Now all that remains is to convince local bakkie buyers that Nissan's alternative deserves a second look.